Good morning, students. I heartily welcome you all to this session. In this session, we are going to discuss about the topic metric system and how to convert from one unit to another. So first of all, you should know what is metric system, right? The metric system is a system of measurement that uses the meter, liter and gram as base units. Okay, it is a system of measurement. We used it for measurement where we will use the meter, liter, gram as base units for what and all means length, capacity, weight. So actually we are going to make that meter, liter and gram as base unit in the metric system. Actually it is all fully based on the measurements. Here we use meter as base unit for length. Actually for measuring like distances we use the meter as base unit. Next, liters. Liter also we are using as base unit for capacity, volume, like water, milk, all you will be dealing with liters, right? So liter is our base unit for volume. Next is gram. Gram is the base unit for weight, like kilogram. Like we will measure the rice kg, right? That and all fully based upon grams. So we use grams as our base unit for weight. See, to measure smaller or larger quantities, we use units derived from the metric system. Okay, what are all the units which we are using in the metric system that is used for measuring smaller units or smaller quantities or larger quantities? See here, our base system will be at the center and smaller units will be in our right side and bigger units will be in our left side. Okay, so here base unit which is in the center. Next, deci, centi, milli are all smaller units when compared to base units. Next, deca, hecta, kilo are all bigger units when compared to base units. Understood? So always our small units will be in the right side and big units will be in the left side. I already told you that base unit will be in the center, right? And smaller units will be in the right side and bigger units will be in the left side. So, if you are shifting our base unit to deci means you are shifting only one time, right? You are shifting only one time towards smaller side. Right side means what? It is smaller side. So, one unit you are shifting. So, our value will be 1/10. 1/10 means 1 by 10. Okay. Then, if you are shifting from base unit to centi means you are shifting 2 times. So, 1 by 100. In 100 we have 2 zeros. So, 1 by 100. Next, if you are shifting from base unit to milli, you are shifting 3 times. 3 times means 3 zeros will come. So, 1000th, 1 by 1000. Next, I told you bigger units will be in our left side. Okay, so from base unit, if I am shifting towards deca, deca is in the left side. Only one times you are shifting, so 10. So what is your zeros in 10? Only 1. So you will do 10. Next, from base unit to hecto. Hecto means we have 2 times you are shifting, so 2 zeros will come, so 100. That side you will do 100th. 1 by 100 you will do. Here only 100. Here from base unit to kilo you are shifting 3 times. So how many zeros? 3 zeros. So 1000. Understood? So always base unit will be 1. So if you are towards deci means 1 by 10 which means you are dividing 10. Right? Next To centi means 1 by 100. From base unit to centi, 1 by 100. So it's shifting 2 digit. So you're dividing by 100. Next, base unit to milli, 1 by 1000. Next, towards left side, base unit to deca, 10 they have given, which means you are multiplying by 10. Next, base unit to hecto, multiplying by 100. Base unit to kilo, multiplying by 1000. Understood? See, in this diagram, we are actually finding how to convert bigger unit to smaller unit and smaller unit to bigger unit. When we are converting bigger unit to smaller unit, you will multiply it. Okay, you will multiply it. Keep it in your mind. Bigger to smaller, you will multiply it. But when you're converting smaller to bigger, you will divide it. Okay, always when you're converting smaller to bigger, you will divide it. See here, when we want to convert to kilogram to hectogram, you will multiply it. Multiply by 10 because only one unit you are jumping, so into 10. If you are 2 times you are jumping, into 100. 3 times, into 1000. Okay, next, if you are coming from milli to centi, you will divide by 10 because you are only moving upwards by only one time you are moving upwards, so it is divided by 10. Okay, next, centi to deci, milli to deci, divide by 100 you will do it. Okay, always bigger to smaller you will multiply it, smaller to bigger you will divide it. Understood? Next comes in terms of length. Length, what is our base unit? Meter. Okay, so everything will comes in terms of meter here. There just we wrote kilo alone. Here we will write kilometer, km. Then there we'll write hecto. Here we'll write hectometer, hm. Next, decameter, meter, decimeter, centimeter, millimeter. Okay, so we have arranged in terms of largest to smallest. Here kilometer is our largest, millimeter is our smallest. Okay, kilometer for what and all we will measure? We will measure for how distances from Coimbatore to Erode, this much 100 kilometers. Okay, like that you will measure the long distances using kilometer. Millimeter, like ant length is somewhat 10 millimeter or small, like it is not accurate, but I am saying. Okay, millimeters is for very smaller length, you will use the millimeter. So kilometer is our largest, which is in the left side. Millimeter is our smallest, which is in our right side. Actually, we will use this length for measuring the thickness of a book, from distance from our school to home, like that. Some measurements like length you will measure the, you will use this meter as the base unit. Understood? See, in length we have used many units, right, like kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter, decimeter, millimeter, centimeter, like that all we have used many units. But when we are doing problems, we will majorly focusing on meter, centimeter, millimeter and kilometer. What are all things? Meter, centimeter, kilometer and millimeter. Okay, so these are 3 important formulas, like it is like a formula. Okay, you should keep it in your mind while doing the problems. So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Understood this formula? Now listen how to convert 5 millimeter to centimeter. So what formula you have to use? Millimeter to centimeter. Actually, millimeter is greater than centimeter, right? If we are converting from bigger to smaller, what you will do? you will multiply it. Do you remember that rule? Bigger to smaller, you will multiply it. So what is the formula? 1 millimeter is equal to 100 centimeter. Next, what you have to do? 5 meter is equal to, you are going to convert 5 meter. So 5 meter is equal to 5 into 100 centimeter. Because it is what? It is conversion of greater number to the smaller, greater unit to the smaller unit. So you are going to multiply it. So multiplying by 100. So 5 into 100, 500 centimeter. So 5 meter is equal to 500 centimeter. Understood? Here I am going to convert 5 meter into centimeter. So what is the meter is greater than centimeter. So obviously you are going to convert meter to centimeter. So bigger to smaller. Bigger to smaller means you will multiply by 100. So what is the main formula in relation with meter and centimeter? 1 meter and 100 centimeter. So write 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 5 meter will be 5 into 100 centimeter. Okay, 5 meter means 5 into 100 centimeter. So 5 into 100 means what? 500 centimeter. Understood? Next question. Convert 10 centimeter into millimeter. Okay. So what is a centimeter is greater than millimeter, right? By our rule, centimeter is greater than millimeter. Next, so in terms of centimeter and millimeter, is there any formula? Yes, centimeter and millimeter. So what is the formula? 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter, right? Now what we have to convert? 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter is our formula. So what is our question? 10 centimeter. So what you will do? 10 into 10 millimeter. Because it is a conversion from bigger to smaller, I am multiplying. Okay, into 10. Because here in 10 is there, so into 10. Here 100 is there, into 100. So here 10 is there, so into 10. So 10 into 10, 100 millimeter. Understood? So 10 centimeter is equal to 100 centimeter. So we are going to convert from centimeter to millimeter. Obviously centimeter is greater than millimeter. So bigger to smaller, you will multiply it. So what is the formula related to centimeter and millimeter? 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So 10 centimeter is equal to 10 into 10 millimeter. So 10 centimeter is equal to 10 into 10, 100 millimeter. Understood? We are going to convert 3 kilometer to meter. So obviously here kilometer is greater than meter. So what you will do? You are going to convert from bigger to smaller. So obviously you are going to multiply it. So what is the formula related to kilometer and meter? 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So this you should keep it in your mind. Now what is the question here? 3 kilometer. So 3 into 1000 meter. So 3 into 1000? 3000 meter. Okay. So kilometer to meter you are going to convert it. So which is greater to smaller. You are going to multiply it. So 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. Therefore 3 kilometers is equal to 3 into 1000 meter. 3000 meter. So this is your answer. Next is your problem which you are going to deal with. How you are going to convert 2 centimeter to meter. Okay, you are going to how to convert 2 centimeter to meter. So here centimeter is less than meter, right? Centimeter is less than meter, that you know. So what I told you, smaller to bigger means you will divide it. Okay, you will divide it. So what is the formula related to centimeter and meter? 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. But what is your question? Centimeter to meter. So what you should know? 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by divided by meter, 100 meter. because centimeter to meter, smaller to bigger, divide by 100. Understood? So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So I want centimeter to meter. So 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 1000, which is 1 divided by 1000 meter. 1 divided by 100 meter. Understood? So what is the question? 2 centimeter. So 2 divided by 100 meter. Okay. By decimal point, since there are two zeros, you will shift the decimal point 2 times. 1, 2, right? So 0.02 meter. Because 2 zeros are here, I am going to convert this decimal point from here. 1, 2. So 0.02 meter. So what is this 2 centimeter value? 0.02 meter. So I am going to convert from centimeter to meter. Centimeter to meter is a smaller to bigger transformation. So smaller to bigger transformation means you will divide it. So 1 centimeter is equal to 1 divided by 100 meter. So 2 centimeter is equal to 2 divided by 100 meter. Okay, 2 na 2 here it will come. Then 2 digits you are going to shift it 0.02 meter. Understood? See, here we are going to convert 3 millimeter to centimeter. So centimeter will be greater than millimeter. So millimeter will be less than the centimeter, right? So what it is the meaning? We are going to convert from smallest to biggest. So obviously you are going to divide it, right? Smallest to biggest means you are going to divide it. So what is the rule which is related to millimeter and centimeter? 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. Okay. Then, so 1 millimeter is equal to 1 by 10 centimeter. Okay. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter means 1 millimeter is equal to 1 by 10 centimeter. Because I told you millimeter to centimeter means you will do division. Okay. Because smallest to biggest division. Now what is the question? 3 millimeter. So 3 by 10 centimeter. Here only 1 0, so 1 digit you are shifting. What is the answer? 0.3 centimeter. 1 digit, I am going to shift 1 digit, 0.3 centimeter. So what is the answer of 3 millimeter? 0.3 centimeter. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. When converting to millimeter to centimeter, it is divided by 10. 3 by millimeter means 3 by 10. 1 0, so 1 digit I am shifting 0.3 centimeter. Understood? Next problem, see, convert 365 meter to kilometer. Okay, here meter is less than kilometer, right? So smallest to biggest. What you will do? Division. So what is the relation between kilometer and meter? 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So 1 meter is equal to 1 by 1000 kilometer because meter to kilometer conversion. So obviously you are going to divide by 1000. What is the question now? 365 meter. So 365 by 1000 kilometer, right? How many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3. So 3 digit you are going to shift from here. 1, 2, 3. What is the answer? 0.365 kilometer. Understood? So 365 meter will convert to 0.365 kilometer. If you want to convert from meter to kilometer, you will divide by 1000. Meter to kilometer divide by 1000. So 365 meter means 365 by 1000. 3 zeros are there. 1, 2, 3. 0.365 kilometer. Understood? Next is our weight. Weight, where will we will use weight for that rice. Rice all we'll measure in weight only, right? Then packet of some wheat flour or some vegetables. Like that all we will measure through weight. Weight, what is our base unit? Gram. So obviously here kilo will become kilogram, hectogram, decagram, gram, decigram, centigram and milligram. Here kilogram is our largest value, milligram is our smallest value. Understood? Kilogram will be in the left side, milligram will be in our right side. Okay, usually we use this weight for measuring the weight of fruits, vegetables. Like our human beings' weight, how you will measure? Through weighing machine, right? In that weighing machine, what you will stand and you will say you are 35 kgs. So that is measured using our weight, where our gram is our base unit. Here we are going to deal with the problems related to weight. Okay, in weight also we have discussed about kilogram, hectogram, grams like decagram, decigram, milligram, centigram, like that. But main gram which we will be using, main property which we will be using is 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram, which means you will mainly discuss about kilogram and gram only. Okay, so what is the formula you should be keep it in your mind is 1 kilogram equal to 1000 grams. Okay, now we are going to convert 6 kilogram to gram. So kilogram is obviously greater than gram, right? So it is a calculation from bigger to smaller. So what you will do? You will multiply it, bigger to smaller, multiplication. So what is the formula related to kilogram? 1 kilogram to 1000 grams. Okay, so 6 kilograms means 6 into 1000 grams, right? Because multiplication, kilogram to gram means multiplication you will do into 1000. So 6000 gram. Understood? 6 kilogram equal to 6000 gram. 1 kg equal to 1000 gram. So 6 kg is equal to 6 into 1000 because multiplication here. 6 into 1000, 6000 grams. Understood? Second question, convert 7 gram into kilogram. Okay, now what you are going to convert? Gram which is less than kilogram, right? You are converting smaller to bigger, right? What I told you, smaller to bigger you will do division. So what is the relation between gram and gram? 1 kilogram equal to 1000 gram, right? So what we want from gram to kilogram? So 1 gram equal to 1 divided by 1000 kilogram. Understood? Because gram to kilogram means small to big, so divided by 1000. So 7 gram means 7 by 1000 kilogram. Okay, here 3 zeros are there, so shifting 3 digits. 1, 2, 3. So 0.007 kilogram. Understood? So 7 gram equal to 0.007 grams. Here we are going to convert from gram to kilogram. So divide by 1000. So 7 gram equal to divide by 1000. So 3 digits. So 1, 2, 3 you are shifting 0.007 kilogram. Understood? Next is our capacity. Actually, we are going to deal the capacities mainly for the liquid items. Okay, liquid items. If you take a juice and if you pour it in one like container, how much it is holding? That is our capacity, right? So, like liquid items, we will deal with capacity. So, what is our base unit for that capacity? Liters. Usually we will measure our milk, fruit juices like that all by using our liters only, no? The same we are using. Liter is our base unit. So here highest is kiloliter, hectoliter, decaliter, liter, deciliter, centiliter, milliliter. Okay. So here our kiloliter is our largest thing. Millimeter is our smallest thing. So kiloliter is in left side, milliliter is in the right side. Actually, we are going to measure this. You can see 1000 liter of tank. We'll keep it in our terrace, right? For our household purposes. So amount of water in the water tank, how we will measure it? By using the tank. Okay, by using liters only you will measure, right? So for that purpose and all we will use this capacity. So amount of water in water tank, amount of juice in juice can, like that and all you can measure it. Okay, here we are going to deal with the capacity. Okay, in capacity also we will have like kiloliters, hectoliters, decaliters, like that all we will be, but mainly we will deal with liters and milliliters. Okay, we will itself see when we are buying something, it will be like in a millimeter size, sometime it will be liter size, like that only we will buy it, right? So we should be concentrated in liters and milliliters relation. So 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. This you keep it in your mind. Okay. Now we are going to convert 6 liter into milliliter. Okay. So liter to milliliter. Liter is greater than milliliter, right? So what is the relation you will follow? Bigger to smaller. So obviously multiply. Bigger to smaller, you will multiply it. So what is the relation here? 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Then 6 liter is equal to 6 into 1000 milliliter, because multiplication, bigger to smaller multiplication, 6000 milliliter. Understood? Here we are going to deal with bigger to smaller conversion. So you are going to multiply by 1000. 6 liter is equal to 6 into 1000 milliliter. Okay, so 6000 milliliter. Second problem is convert 3 milliliter into liters. Okay, here we are going to convert milliliter is less than liters. So small is to biggest. So what you will do? You will divide it, right? So what is the relation between liter and milliliter? 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. So 1 milliliter is equal to 1 divided by 1000 liters. Okay, because we are going to convert from smallest to biggest. So divide by 1000. So here 3 milliliter is equal to 3 divided by 1000 liters. So how many digits you have to shift? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So 0.03 liters. Because 3 digit, 1, 2, 3 digit you are going to convert 0.003 liters. Here we are going to convert from milliliter to liter. So divide by 1000. So 3 milliliter is equal to 3 by 1000. 1, 2, 3 you are going to convert. So 0.003 liters. Understood how to convert it? Next topic is the most important topic in our daily life, which is time. Okay. Our second is the basic unit in time. So there are certain key points which you should be remembered always. 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Then 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. 1 day equal to 24 hours. 1 week equal to 7 days. 1 month equal to 30 or 31 days, because few month will have 30 days, few month will have 31 days. But February will have 28 days, but in the leap year February have 29 days. Okay, next 1 year have 12 months. 1 year will have 365 days normally, but during leap year it will have 366 days. Okay, these are the basic things and points to remember while doing the problems during in case of times. In time, we have to concentrate in these formulas. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. 1 day equal to 24 hours. 1 year equal to 12 months. 1 week equal to 7 days. Okay. So here we are going to convert 3 minutes to seconds. So what is the formula? 1 minute equal to 60 seconds, right? So 3 minutes is equal to 3 into 60 seconds. What is the formula? 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 3 minutes is equal to 3 into 60 seconds. 6 3s are 18, 0 seconds. Okay. So this is what your answer. You are going to convert 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 3 minutes is equal to 3 into 60 seconds. So 180 seconds. Okay. Next, we have to convert 7 hours to minutes. Okay. Now, what is the formula for hour and minute? 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. So, 7 hour equal to 7 into 60 minutes. So, 7 6 are 42, then 0 minutes. Okay. This is how you should do. Others all simple formulas, you should keep it in your mind. So these are the two formulas where minutes to second conversion. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Then 3 minutes is equal to 3 into 60 seconds. Here 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. So 7 hour equal to 7 into 60. 420 minutes. Understood? The next topic is about the money. Okay, money we are mainly dealing in every day in our life, right? So the first basic points to remember when money is 1 rupee equal to 100 pies. Always 1 rupee equal to 100 pies. Okay. See, here we are going to deal with money. Money, you should keep it in your mind only one formula, which is 1 rupee equal to 100 pies. Okay, so here we are going to convert 7 rupee to pies. So what is the formula? 1 rupee equal to 100 pies, right? Therefore, 7 rupee equal to 7 into 100 pies. Okay, 1 rupee equal to 100 pies means 7 rupee equal to 7 into 100 pies. So, 700 pies. Understood? How to write this rupees to 100 pies? 1 rupee equal to 100 pies. So, 7 rupee equal to 7 into 100 pies. Second question, convert 3 pies to rupees. Okay, so what is the formula? 1 rupee equal to 100 pies. Then 1 pies will be 1 by 100 rupee. Because it is opposite, now pies will come here, rupee will go here. Then it will become division. Here multiplication means 1 divided by 100. This you keep it in your mind. Rupee will go here. Pies if it is come here means you will divide by 100. Okay, here 3 pies means 3 by 100 rupee. Okay, here going to divide it. So how many zeros are here? 2. 1, 2 zeros. So 0.03 rupee. Okay, 1 rupee equal to 100 pies. Then 1 pies equal to 1 divided by 100 rupee. This you keep it in your mind. 3 pies will be 3 by 100. 2 zeros are there. 1, 2. So 0.03 rupees. Understood? In this session, we have discussed what is meant by metric system and what are the base units in metric system and how we are using that base unit in length, capacity, weight, etc. Then time, money, etc. Then what are the problems based upon it and what is the key notes to be followed while doing those problems. When we are moving from bigger to smaller, you will multiply it. Smaller to bigger, you will divide it. These are the points to be remembered whenever we are converting from one unit to another. Understood? I hope you all understood, children. Thank you for cooperation. Thank you.